my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out all about your secret admirer. We are going to be taking a look at what their personality might be, what they might look like, and also make sure to stay tuned towards the end because we will be pulling some initials for your person as well so that you can try to guess who this person is that is crushing on you from afar. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today, shall we? So for group number 1, we have this dark orange lipstick coming through. For group number 2, we have this really pretty dark lip gloss shade in the shade Taupeless. It's very pretty. I love this one. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have this dark lipstick. It's like a matte lipstick. It's very pretty as well. As y'all can tell, I like darker lip shades. That's just my thing. But anyways, you guys, I want y'all to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about who is your secret admirer, who is crushing on you, what do they look like, what their personality traits might be, and what their initials are. Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever lip gloss or stick your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one lipstick here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well, because who knows, you might have more than one secret admirer. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your reading today, okay? Hello, group 1. So if you felt called to this orange lipstick color today, then hi, how are y'all? My name is Cameron and I am going to be your tarot reader. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much for deciding to stop by today. Now, if you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have y'all, and I am just so excited to be able to welcome you to my side of TarotTube. But let's go ahead and find out who is crushing on you. Spirit, can you tell us about group 1? Group 1's person. Who is crushing on them? Can we get some personality traits so that we can really figure out who this person is? Now, please make sure to give this video a really big like and to give it a big thumbs up as well. That really helps. And if you feel called to, I do have an option down below. There's a link to my Cash App if you feel called to leave a tip. That would be absolutely wonderful. But if you decide not to do that, that's completely fine. I'm so blessed just to be able to have this platform that is able to reach you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what these cards are. Okay, what kind of person is this individual? Wow. This is interesting. Okay. So first of all, we have the Knight of Wands coming through. This does make me think about the fire energy. So your person could be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. I am talking about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Tower card coming through. And last but not least, we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, what's interesting about these cards is that at the bottom of these cards are little keywords here. And with the Knight of Wands, we have the keyword action. With the Tower, we have the Angel of Enlightenment. And last but not least, with the Three of Pentacles, we have another word called of course we have another word, right? What I'm trying to say is that we have action coming through. So not only do we have it once, but we have it twice. So I'm definitely getting a clear picture of your person. Who are they, to be exact? What is their personality? Well, this is someone who is all freaking action. I think that they follow their heart no matter what, and this is definitely someone who reacts on a whim. They're very spontaneous. I feel like they do things first and then they think about it later. And what's interesting about this person is that I feel like they have just a very charismatic personality that just really causes people to just really feel like a magnetic connection towards them. And I honestly feel like they have the charm and the charisma to be able to get people to do absolutely anything. Maybe even like do something crazy as jump off a freaking tower into a raging ocean. I mean, as you can see, there are two people jumping off of this tower, and I think that that is very significant here, because I believe most of the time whenever we see the tower card, we only see like about one person jumping off that tower, but here we have two people. And so I feel like your secret admirer is just someone who is so charming, so charismatic, that they have this ability to get people to do absolutely anything, right? Even jump off a tower, right? So that's definitely something that's coming through here. I feel like your person is someone who probably has a lot of secret admirers themselves. I feel like they are quite popular with the opposite sex, or maybe even the same sex as well. I feel like everyone likes them. Everyone likes them. So they have their pick of the people, right? I feel like this is someone who is just really good at working with people. Even though I do feel like they tend to want to be the leader. I'm definitely getting that vibe from them. They tend to want to be the boss and to wear the pants. But I feel like at the same time though, they're great at working with people. They're great at making people just feel seen and heard and making them feel happy. So yeah, I definitely feel like your person, I could see them being a cult leader. If they wanted to be like a cult leader, I could see them having a cultish following. That is just what the vibes that I am getting from this person. I feel like if they wanted to run for president, they could literally be like Donald Trump and just run off of their like flair for the dramatic and their personality alone. I feel like they could do that. They can make a name for themselves, and even if they were completely inexperienced, they just have this type of personality and vibe to them that is just larger than life. So I feel like they could really just have the power to influence people so much. So yeah, very interesting here. A very interesting message that is coming through. I feel like this is someone who is not afraid to stand out. They're not afraid to have beliefs that are different than the norm. In fact, I feel like they thrive off of that. This is someone who likes to be different. They like to stand apart from everyone else. They don't like fitting in. That's not their thing. I feel like that makes them like barf. They want to do their own thing, okay? And so I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who has a very like unusual job. I could see them having a very unusual job, or I could see them following like a very unusual, unique religion, right? For instance, I feel like there's not a lot of like neo-paganists out there, at least not in America. There's not a lot of neo-paganists, and so I feel like maybe your person could be a neo-paganist, or they could have some other religion that's different than the norm. But that doesn't have to be the case for every single one of you guys. I just feel like this is someone who likes to stand out. They like to be different. They like to do things that are unique. And so having a different religion that's unique, they could just have a very like interesting hobby that not everyone has. I don't know, what's like a very interesting hobby? I can't think of something off the top of my head. But yeah, they're just different, and they thrive off of being different. They thrive off of that. And I honestly feel like they do like being the center of attention. This is definitely someone who likes to have all eyes on them. They love that feeling that they get. So yeah, they could have a very interesting style as well, because I mean, looking at this angel, like he definitely looks like he has a style, a very interesting style. He's wearing like, he has like gold wings and a gold plated chest plate or something with this like cool looking skirt, feathery skirt thing. So yeah, I just feel like your person could have a very interesting style as well. But yeah, don't expect this person to fit in. They were born to stand out. That is what excites them. That is what makes them happy. I also see this person being someone who is a bit of a daredevil as well. They like to do things that people only ever talk about doing. So I could see them bungee jumping, I could see them skydiving, I could see them buying a motorcycle and riding around on it, right? I could even see them doing like some crazy job, like being a race car driver, or I don't know, being a, what's it called whenever you're a stand-in for like the action stars, like you do the scenes, the action scenes? An action star? Or I don't even know what it's called. I'm sorry, you guys, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, let's go ahead. Ooh, wait, instead of jumping into the oracle cards right here, I have these handy dandy cards, and this is my who, what, and where deck. So this is gonna give us an extra idea as to who your person is, what personality traits or what physical traits they might have, and where you might meet them if you've already met them. Yeah, so let's see what wants to come through here for a group 1 spirit. Can I get some extra messages on group 1, the person who has a crush on my group 1 folks? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my goodness, we have spends their money quickly. Yeah, like I said, your person does things first before thinking of it over, right? They are just very spontaneous. So I could see them like getting their paycheck, and then I don't know, let's say they're on Instagram and they see like some really fancy, beautiful couture bag. They could decide to spend all their money on that. Or maybe they see like a really cool, I don't know, pair of shoes and they decide to buy that, right? Or maybe they decide to plan like a random or to go on a spontaneous like trip, and obviously that's going to cost like money for that weekend trip. So yeah, I just see them as being someone that spends their money quickly. We have has lived in more than one country. I feel like that makes sense as well. Your person is just someone who is continuously trying to grow, trying to go on adventures. They're very adventurous, and so I feel like it makes sense that they could have definitely lived in more than one country here. We have the card wears 3 red items frequently, so there you go. They could wear 3 red items frequently. That could help you spot this person in a crowd. Let's get one more card, please. One more card. Has a noticeable facial feature. So for a noticeable facial feature, they could have like a mole. They could have a really prominent nose, or maybe they have like a dimple in their cheek. Maybe they have a scar as well. They could have a scar somewhere on their face, or really pretty eyes that really stand out. So yeah, that's awesome. I do think for some of you, because we have this person of color here, your person could be a person of color. Okay, they could have some beautiful darker melanin skin, which is amazing. I wish I was darker. I wish I had like people of African descent in my family, because I just think that extra melanin, it's just gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I wish that I was darker. Alas, I'm very white. Please comment down below if you are in the same dilemma as me, if you're just a white girl who wants to have darker skin. But anyways, let's see what wants to come through here. There we go. Let's get some extra messages on group 1's secret admirer. Who is this person? Let's get some extra messages, please. Okay. I'm getting a very particular message here. And this particular message could only be for 1 or 2 people. So just take it as it resonates and leave the rest at the door. I feel like for like 98% of you guys, 99% of you guys, this is not going to pertain to you. But I'm going to say it anyways. So we have the open card coming through and wedding. So I instantly thought of an open marriage. So for some of you guys, the person who has a crush on you, who is your secret admirer, they could be married, but they could have a very unorthodox marriage. Like I said, this person likes to push the boundaries. They don't like to be like everyone else. They like to do things that are different, that is a bit unorthodox or non-traditional. So your person could be married, but maybe they're in a very unorthodox type of relationship, type of marriage, where they're in an open marriage and they're able to go out and be with different people and whatnot. So definitely take it as it resonates. This is only for like 1 or 2 people, but yeah, I feel like this will help you know who this person is who has a crush on you, because I feel like if you're getting the vibes from someone who's already married, then this is just further confirming that this person who you're getting those vibes from is your secret admirer. Okay, and hopefully this will help be your green light to let you know that this is okay to talk to them if you're interested, but definitely talk to them about it first. Make sure the other party here, the other person they're married to, is truly okay with this, right? But anyways, we have that coming through. We have father making an appearance. Now, I do want to mention with the wedding, you could end up maybe meeting this person at a wedding. Maybe you've already met them at a wedding or something like that. Or they could even be married right now, but maybe they are planning on separating from the person who they're with. So just take it as it resonates, okay? It's going to be different for every single one of you guys. But with the open card coming through, I feel like this is again talking about how open your secret admirer is. This is someone who's open to doing different things, who they're open to trying out things that other people probably wouldn't be okay with trying out. So this is definitely making me think of like just like sexual rendezvous. I feel like they would be open to trying out some crazier things sexually. So hopefully you're cool with that if you do end up liking this person, if they confess their feelings for you, that is. And then with the father card coming through, I just think for some of you guys, this could be representing that maybe your person is a father themselves. Maybe they have a very strong or close relationship with their father. Or for some of you guys, maybe this could even mean that maybe they don't have the best relationship with their father, and that's why this is coming through. So that's very interesting. Again, take it as it resonates, but overall, this is just making me feel like your person, they have the vibes of a father. What do I mean by that? I feel like this is someone who's very strong. They are very tough, very loud. They just give off like father vibes. They are like the leader. Wherever they go, they like to be the boss, which usually, you know, the fathers in traditional marriages, they are the ones that wear the pants in the said marriage, right? So yeah. That is what I'm seeing for y'all. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some physical traits here. Again, what's so interesting about this is that I said earlier that your person might be of a darker skin tone, right? I failed to mention that they could have really dark hair as well, because like right here, this person has dark hair, these people have dark hair as well. So yeah, your person could be of a darker skin tone and they could definitely have darker hair. Let's get a few more extra traits, physical traits, okay? So let's get some physical traits for group 1, the person who has a crush on them. Can we get some physical traits, please? Okay. And then, last but not least, let's get some initials, okay? For group 1, let's get some initials. What is their secret admirer's initials? Okay. Let me put that in. So we have shaved hair. So they could have a shaved head. Mysterious. Okay, so they might seem a bit mysterious at first. Pixie cut. Okay, so shaved hair and pixie cut. So yeah, I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, this person isn't going to have some long, gorgeous locks. I think that for most of you, it's going to be shorter. At least like shoulder length and up. We have scar or a beauty mark. Oh my gosh, that goes so well with has a noticeable facial feature. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. We have crop tops, so they could like to wear crop tops. And then last, oh my gosh, I love this. We have, hopefully y'all can see this. We have African American. So yeah, look at that. They could come from African descent. They could have that beautiful melanin, okay? So yeah, I love how this is all connecting so well. But anyways, you guys, I hope that y'all loved doing this reading, or y'all loved this reading as much as I love doing it, right? If you did, please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe for more videos like so. But yeah, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to do the initials. I'm so sorry. So we have K, we have the initial V, we have Q, D, X, and F. So just looking at these initials, let me see if I can think of any names off the bat. I'm thinking of David, Damien, Danielle, Daniela, Danny, Dominic, Deanna, Cameron, like me, Carmen, Kyle, Kayla, Xavier, Fiona. Maybe they like Shrek. That could be something that they're into. I'm seeing Faye, Fabian, Fabio, Victor, Victoria, Valerie. Yeah, that's kind of Quinn. That's kind of what I'm seeing so far. So yeah, definitely have fun with that. Play around with it. That could be their first, middle, or last name as well. Quentin. That makes me think of like Quentin Tarantino. Maybe they like Quentin Tarantino movies. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you like this reading. If you did, please make sure to give me a really big like, to subscribe, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday. And I would love to have you stop by this side of Tarot Tube again sometime, okay? So I love y'all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 2. So if you felt called to this gorgeous, darker lip gloss shade and taupeless, then hi, hello, my name is Cameron, and I'm so happy to have y'all here with me today. I'm gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. Hopefully that looks okay right there. Yeah, possibly. Anyways, let's go ahead and start shuffling through the cards here. So Spirit, we're trying to find out what is group 2's secret admirer's personality traits. Let's get some cards, please. Now, as always, if you are new here, hi, I'm so happy to have y'all. if you do like this reading today, if you like my vibe, please make sure to give this video a really big like, and to maybe even consider subscribing. For my OG folks that have been here from the beginning, I love y'all so freaking much. Y'all are the best. And also, if y'all do feel called to, I do have a link to my Cash App down below where you can send me a bit of a tip, okay? Guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm so awkward all the time. Anytime I have to talk about money or talk about like stuff like that, I always get so freaking awkward. So please forgive me about that, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and see what is coming through today. So for group 2, your secret admirer, what are their personality traits? We have the 9 of Pentacles coming through with the keyword comfort. We have the Hermit coming through with the Angel of Reflection. Right away, we've got Virgo energy coming through, so your secret admirer could be a Virgo. Last but not least, we have Queen of Cups with sensitivity. So they could be a Virgo or they could be a water sign. So I am talking about the signs Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, I'm definitely getting a really clear image of your person already. With the 9 of Pentacles coming through, this talks about someone who is comfortable. This is someone who has worked really hard and they've created a life for themselves, and they have the money, they've got the finances, they got everything that they need to live a comfortable, happy, safe life. And so I do think for a lot of you guys, especially with the Hermit coming through with this representing someone who is older, I think that your person who has a secret admirer on, who is your secret admirer and who has a crush on you, I feel like they could be older. They are at least older than you. I feel like for sure they're older than you. I feel like you guys could have a bit of an age gap. I feel like they could be older in age, but since this is a very general reading, for some of you guys, your person may not be older than you, but I feel like they have like a really old soul. I feel like this is the type of person who, whenever they were like a toddler, they were already acting like an old 50-year-old or something like that. I feel like this is somebody who has always been very mature, and they've always had that type of thing going on with them where they just seemed like they were older than they were. They seemed older than their years, right? So yeah, I feel like people probably called them like an old soul whenever they were very young. I'm hearing that they might be interested in like music from another era. Maybe they have an interest in movies from another era, so they may be a fan of the classics. Or maybe they like, for some of you guys, I feel like this would only be for like a smaller amount of you, they may like to dress like they're from another era. So for instance, maybe your person likes to dress like they just walked out of the 1920s or something like that, or the 1940s. Maybe they like to wear like a pinstripe suit or like a cute little like a little like 50s skirt or something like that, right? But I do think that's when it comes to like the clothes, that's only going to be for like a smaller amount of you guys. The reason why I'm saying that is because I do think overall with the Hermit card coming through, I'm getting kind of like a simple vibe from them. I feel like for the majority of you guys, your person, this isn't someone who likes to really stand out. This is someone who just likes to just kind of blend in. I feel like they have a more like simpler, down-to-earth style, and even though I feel like they have a bit of a nest egg, even though I feel like they are comfortable and they have a pretty good amount of money, I feel like this isn't someone who is going to be really showy with it. They're not really showy with their money. I feel like this isn't going to be someone that you see rocking a like Gucci handbag or wearing cool, some really fancy clothes or fancy jewelry. Like, no, I see them just being someone that might even just shop at Walmart. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I've shopped at Walmart. They got some freaking cute clothes, okay? I will be the first one to say that. But yeah, I just feel like this isn't someone who likes to spend a ton of money on things like that. I also don't see them being very showy, like with their house or with their the vehicles that they drive. They're just not into that. They're very modest, very humble, and I feel like this is someone who you just meet on the street and you'd never think that they have like a good amount of money. And let's be plain here. I feel like they are pretty good when it comes to their finances. They may not be like a millionaire, but I definitely feel like they're pretty good, okay, with their money. This is someone who has worked really hard. I feel like they've worked really hard and they've already like made it pretty high up in like whatever company or whatever career they've gone after here. I feel like they've gone pretty far already in their career path. Now, I also want to say here, when it comes to your person's personality, like around other people, I will be the first to say that this is someone who is probably a bit of a wallflower. They're not a social butterfly. They probably get hives and like anxiety just thinking about having to be in social situations. This is definitely someone who would rather stay home than go out with a big group of friends. In fact, I feel like they don't have a whole lot of friends. That's not to say that they don't have any friends. I feel like they do. They are just the type of person who has like 1 or 2 really close friends. They might also, maybe a lot of their friends might be people who they've known for a really long time. They could be even family members. I just don't feel like this is someone who goes out of their way to meet new people. And so in my opinion, I feel like maybe the friends who they do have are like built-in friends. So, you know, maybe a brother or a sister, someone who has been there with them through everything. Or maybe it's someone who has like attached themselves to them at a young age. Again, I don't see this person being someone who goes out and just meets new people. Like, that's not their thing. You would have to go up to them. Someone would have to go up to them and really attach themselves to them to make them really talk to them, right? So yeah, with the Queen of Cups coming through, this is very beautiful. Even though your person doesn't have like 1,000,001 friends and they're not the biggest social butterfly, they are still very caring. And that's what I see with the Queen of Cups coming through. This also makes me think about their mother. So they could have a very close or significant relationship with their mother. Now, this could go one of both ways though. They could be like a mama's boy or a mama's girl or a mama's they them, right? They could have a very significant relationship with their mom. Or for some of you guys, since this is a general reading, they could have a very distant relationship with their mom. Maybe their mother wasn't in the picture, or their mother wasn't very loving. Maybe their mother passed away at a young age. There could be something like some type of fractured relationship with their mother here that has affected them immensely. Maybe that's why they are very much so to themselves. Maybe that's why they are more of a wallflower. That could have just affected them in a big way here, okay? But yeah, just take it as it resonates. It could be very close to their mom, or maybe they don't have a good relationship with their mother whatsoever. Now, at the end of the day though, with the Queen of Cups coming through, I just see that your person is someone who is very emotionally mature. This person who has a crush on you, they're very caring. I feel like what friends they do have, they will go to the ends of the earth for them, to help them, to be there for them. And I just think that they're also very thoughtful, and I feel like they're sentimental. When it comes to gifts, this is the type of person who doesn't go out and spend a ton of money on getting these big grandiose gifts. No, instead they feel like the best gifts come from the heart. So I see them maybe trying to learn how to knit and knitting a sweater for someone, or I see them maybe writing a really pretty letter talking about how much they care about someone, and then giving that as a gift, okay? So yeah, this is just someone who is very thoughtful, very sentimental, and I honestly see them being a bit of a romantic as well, and I think that that's really, really cute. So yeah, I'm also hearing that they might have an interest in history. They might have an interest in studying things from the past here. They could really like the History Channel. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. For some of you guys, I'm hearing this person might be a library, or maybe they like libraries. They might go to like bookstores a lot, or different libraries, things like that. They might like the smell of old books. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe they have like a bibliophile cologne or perfume or something, because I know that's a thing. These two cards were kind of stuck together. Let's just get one card here, put the other one back in the deck. This is our who, what, and where deck. So this is just going to give us some extra ideas as to who this person is, what they might look like, where you might meet them, or where you've already met them, right? So let's see what is coming through. Alrighty, so who has a crush on you? The reason why I say you may not have met this person yet is because this person could know you from online or something like that. Maybe they've never met you in person, but they've seen you on social media or something like that. But let's see what's coming through here. We have the card has a tendency to be forgetful or late, so they could be forgetful. Maybe they're so busy like reading books about the past or watching the History Channel that sometimes they forget about certain things. Or maybe they work so hard that sometimes they forget about like having a meal, or calling their loved ones, or taking a break, right? Or again, they could be late, so maybe sometimes they're late. We have at least 1/3 of their body is covered in tattoos. That's very freaking interesting. So your person could have tattoos. They could have their body covered in, at least 1/3 of their body covered in tattoos. Now take this as it resonates, because this could just resonate for like maybe 50% of you guys. For the other 50%, it may not resonate. Again, this is a very general reading, so keep that in mind. We have has a triple syllable first name. So Xavier, that's actually 4. Gosh, that's kind of hard. What's a triple syllable first name? Isabel, there we go. Alexander, darn it, that's 4 syllables again. Dominic, okay, Dominic. But yeah, have fun with that, okay? It's kind of hard to think of things off the top of my head right now. And then we have the card hums often. So they could like to hum a lot, okay? They could be a lover of music. Maybe they are humming those like older songs that they might have an interest in, right? But let's see what else wants to come through here for group 2 spirit. Who has a crush on my group 2 folks? Who is their secret admirer? Let's get some extra information on this person, please. Some extra information. I do think for a lot of you guys, if this person is more masculine, I feel like they could have some facial hair, okay? I feel like that is definitely coming through here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, they could be a silver fox. Or maybe they simply have really pale hair, like pale blonde hair, that it almost looks like they have like white hair. They could also have red hair as well. Okay, they could be a ginger. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Let's get that card. Okay. Alrighty, so we have children coming through. Again, this person could be older, so they could already have a child or children, okay? Maybe they want to have children someday. Maybe they work with children. We have awakening coming through. Interesting. So there could be something about their eyes that really draws you in. They could have really gorgeous eyes. The reason why I'm saying that is because I see eyes right here. So yeah, you could think their eyes are just really beautiful. That's interesting. Okay. They could be going through some type of awakening whenever you guys talk, or if you guys start talking to each other. They could be going through some type of big awakening or a big transition within their life. Maybe they have been following a certain religion for a really long time, and then all of a sudden they're just like waking up and they're deciding to maybe stop following this religion. Maybe they're deciding not to be religious at all. This doesn't have to represent religion. This can represent anything. I just feel like they could be going through some type of transition, some big awakening whenever you meet this person. This could talk about their job. Maybe they've worked at the same job for a really long time, but now they're like waking up and deciding like, yeah, this isn't what I want to do. I want to do something else. Maybe I want to work with children. Okay? So yeah. Just keep that in mind. We also have the Thief card coming through, and it says sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And the shadow attribute here is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Very interesting here. That's interesting. So really what I'm seeing here is that this person's like dressed in a pinstripe suit, or they're dressed in like a very like significant suit here. And so again, your person, maybe they like to wear a pinstripe suit, okay? For like maybe 3% of you guys, that could be something that they like to do, okay? But I feel like what I'm getting mostly from this is that they like to keep their heart close to their chest. Because if you look at this girl has a heart sewn in on their jacket here, but they're like showing it off right here. But I'm getting the idea that they like to keep it hidden a lot. They're usually not showing it like that. They like to keep it hidden. And so this is again making me think how I feel like your person, they are not very social. They're not a social butterfly. I feel like they don't really like people that much. Maybe they are distrusting of people. Maybe they've been hurt before. Again, they could have had like a tough relationship with their mom early on in their life, or someone who was like a motherly figure here could have hurt them. And so maybe they have a hard time really allowing people to see their emotions and to really see them, because they're afraid of getting hurt by someone else in the way that they were hurt by their mom, right? Or they could have a really close relationship with their mom, but maybe they just, again, just have a hard time really putting themselves out there. So yeah, I feel like they're very secretive with their emotions. This is someone who you really have to push yourselves upon. You have to really nick at their walls that they put up, okay? So yeah, just keep that in mind. But anyways, let's get some physical traits. Can we get some messages, please, for group 2? What might this person look like, Spirit, for group 2? Let's get some physical traits here for group 2. Okay. And then let's get some initiatives for group 2. Let's get some initiatives. Okay, so for physical traits, we have minimal makeup. This is actually 2 cards stuck together. We have minimal makeup and spiritual style, so definitely take it as it resonates. I feel like for most of you guys, it's more so going to be that this person wears like minimal makeup. Like I was saying before, I feel like they are more simple. They don't like to be super grandiose with the way that they look. We have curly hair coming through, so they could have curlier hair. Tighter clothes, so maybe they like to wear tighter clothes. Under 50. Okay, interesting. So I was saying that they might be older than you, but for sure they could be under 50. Okay, so for some of you guys, it could just be that they have a really old soul and it just seems like they're older than they are. Okay, so yeah. And then I love this, you guys. Wasn't I saying that your person could be a librarian, or maybe they just like to hang around libraries or something? We literally have sexy librarian coming through. So literally this person could work at a library, or maybe they work at a bookstore. Maybe they own a bookstore, or they're like a general manager of a bookstore or something like that, right? This could also represent that maybe they just like dress like a librarian or something. They give off librarian vibes. I feel like this is somebody who like, I could see them having like a shirt that says, I'd rather be reading my book than be here. Right? But yeah, so maybe you should start going to like libraries or bookstores if you want to see this person who has a crush on you, right? Guys, I'm sorry, my freaking tablecloth here keeps on getting stuck to my shirt. And I'm trying to like play it off and like be cool about it, but I feel like I'm not cool about it at all. Alrighty, so for the initials we have L coming through. So Lily, Lola, Lilith, Lillian. A lot of Lily names are coming to my mind. Maybe they just like lilies or something like that. Lauren. Liam. I can't really think of like guy names for L right now. Sorry about that. Lyle. We have S coming through. So Steven, Sarah, Samantha, Savannah. Again, can't think of that many guy names right now. Shane, Sebastian. We got G coming through. Gianna. Can't really think of any G names right now. We have B. So Brett, Bella, Brooke, Brent, Boone, Benson Boone. Maybe they like Benson Boone. And then last but not least, we have Z. Zena. I don't know, Zane. So yeah, anyways, that's what I'm seeing for y'all today. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love y'all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this darker lipstick shade today, then hey, hello. My name is Cameron and welcome to this reading today. And why, yes, I am using this lipstick as a microphone. But anyways, you guys, if you are new here, then hey, I'm so happy to have y'all hanging out with me today. If you are an OG person who's been here from the very beginning, hi, hello, sweethearts. I freaking love y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Now, please make sure to give this video a big like, subscribe if you feel like you like my vibe. I also have a tipping option down below. There's a link to my Cash App if you feel called to do that. But let's go ahead and see what wants to come through here. Let's get some messages, please. Group 3, the person who has a crush on them. Group 3, let's get some personality traits. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So, personality traits. We have 8 of Cups coming through with the keyword departure. We have the Page of Swords with gossip. And we have the Ace of Pentacles with abundance. So for some of you guys, I feel like this person who has a crush on you, they could have a large sum of money. They could have recently received a large sum of money. So maybe they received some type of inheritance. Maybe they won the lottery. Maybe they recently got moved up in their career and they're making that bank. But I feel like because they have this money, I see them being having a lot of trust issues. I feel like they may have already had some people try to get close to them just so that they can get close to their money, just so that they can get close to their wealth here. And so at the end of the day, I feel like this person has a ton of trust issues. This is someone who has a hard time opening up and just opening up, right? Now we also have departure coming through. So they could have recently gone through some type of breakup here, or they could have recently just picked up their things and moved. because with the departure coming through, I just see them leaving something behind and going somewhere new. So they could have gone through a breakup. Maybe their person here, who they were with, their significant other, maybe they were cheating on them, or maybe they just weren't very kind to them. Maybe they were talking bad about them or something like that. That's what I'm seeing here with this card coming through. This person just looks very like untrustworthy. They look like they could be up to no good. So yeah, that could have caused your person, your secret admirer, to break up with whoever they were with. They could have picked up their things and just moved and gone somewhere new in general. But yeah, I just think that for a lot of you guys, this person has left an old way of living for a new way of living. Again, this could be talking about how maybe they weren't making a whole lot of money at first, but now they have, their whole life is transforming, and now they are in a whole different tax bracket and all this stuff with this money that they are receiving, right? So yeah, very interesting. I think I want to get a couple extra messages here because I feel like I want to see more about their personality. Spirit, can you give us a bit more about their person's personality? So there are like two cards stuck together right here. I'm just going to take the one that was looking at me, put the other one back in the deck. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups coming through, and the key word here is friendship. So your person, they feel very alone at the moment. Like I was saying before, that makes a lot of sense because they just feel like they can't really trust people. And at the end of the day, though, they want a friend. They want a true friend. And they want to be able to open up and meet people. And so I feel like they are going through this moment in their life where they're trying to open themselves up more. They're trying to stop being so pessimistic. Just because they were hurt once, or just because they had one person trying to... who had bad intentions when befriending them in the past, it doesn't mean that that will happen in the future, okay? So yeah, I'm also seeing that they could be a water sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about the signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We do have the Page of Swords coming through, so they could also be an air sign as well. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But I think for a lot of you guys, the person who they could have been dating, or maybe the person who betrayed them in the past, if they were betrayed, could have been an air sign as well, okay? We also have the Hierophant coming through. This does talk about Taurus energy, okay? They could be a Taurus. But this talks about someone who is very traditional, okay? So I definitely see this person as being someone who isn't really like out of the box. This is someone who probably has the dream of being able to just live the simple life. They want to get married, have 2.5 kids with them, maybe get like a mom van, something like that. They just want a simple life. They want to grow old with their person, watch their kids grow up. They just want a simple life. They want a traditional life, okay? This is someone who could also have like a very traditional spiritual side to them. Maybe they are just like a traditional Christian or something like that. This is someone who, when it comes to romance, they are a traditionalist in the way that once they find who they like and they want to start dating them, they'll take it slow. They will buy them flowers. They'll be romantic. I see this person having really nice manners as well, being such a gentleman or a gentle lady, right? I see this person being someone who opens doors for people, for their person, who puts the seat out, the chair out for them so they can sit down. I also see this person being someone who's very respectful as well. I think that they're very respectful of all people, but especially their elders and older people. I could honestly see this person volunteering at a nursing home or volunteering at a food shelter or like something like that, or at a food bank. I just see them being someone who likes to help the less fortunate. They like to be there for others. I think that they realize how fortunate they are in their lives for being able to receive this type of money. And so they want to give back. They want to help people. I see this person being someone who is very charitable to others as well. And I just think that that's very, very sweet. So yeah, what I'm seeing overall is that this person, they feel quite alone alone right now. They feel quite lonely. They want to have more friends. They're a traditionalist. They're a gentlewoman, a gentle lady, and it makes sense to me that they are your secret admirer because they could have a big old crush on you. Hey guys, so my camera ended up dying, so I had to put it on the charger really quick, but I'm back. And as I was saying, I feel like your person, they could have had a really big crush on you, but at the end of the day, again, they didn't know whether or not they could trust you, so that's why they've been your secret admirer, because they're just afraid to go up and tell you that they like you, that they have feelings for you, because they're afraid that if they put their cards out on the table too soon, that you might end up being someone who they shouldn't have opened up to right away. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through here. So this is our who, what, and where cards, and this is going to tell us more about who your person is, where you may have met them, or where you might end up meeting them, just in case you haven't met this person yet. Maybe this person is like stalking you online or something. But yeah, let's get some extra messages here. So group 3, Spirit. Group 3, who is their secret admirer? Let's get one more card. Oh, I love that. This is the best card to receive when it comes to asking questions about your secret admirer, because we literally has dreams about you. So yeah, this person may not have told you that they like you or that they have a thing for you, but they're definitely thinking about you all the time, and they're even dreaming about you. So yeah, we also have your paths will cross during the next air sign season. Okay, so maybe you don't physically see this person often. Again, maybe this person has only ever seen you online, so you might end up actually seeing them, running into them whenever it's the next air sign season. So what season are we in right now? We're in November, so that is Scorpio season. So next we have December, which will be Sagittarius. We have Capricorn season after that, and then we have Aquarius. Okay, so you can meet them during the Aquarius season, which is mid-January and February. Like, it goes through mid-February as well. So that could be the next time you see this person. Or this could even represent that they might end up telling you that they have feelings for you during that month as well. So definitely keep an eye on that month, because you could already know this person. You could be seeing this person all the time, and maybe they are just like standing in the wings, back in the wings, because they're afraid to tell you that they like you. So it might be that during that specific month, mid-January, mid-February, that could be whenever they end up making a move on you, or maybe even just talking to you, right? Maybe they've never actually talked to you. They might end up trying to talk to you then, okay? So keep an eye out for that month. We has blue eyes. So yeah, they could definitely have some beautiful blue eyes, okay? Just so you know, this reading is timeless. So whenever I'm posting this, it's going to be November. But if you end up watching this video a year from now, a few years from now, and let's say it's like August or September, just look towards when the next air season will be, right? You catch my drift? But anyways, last but not least, we have the card has lost a loved one within the past year. So again, that makes sense. Maybe they received an inheritance from a loved one, okay? Maybe they even received like a really nice house from a loved one or something like that, right? But yeah, anyways, you guys, if they didn't receive money from this person, I feel like they just had a very close relationship with this individual, okay? But yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move on to the oracle cards here. Then we will get into what your person might look like physically. And after that, we will take a look at the initials as well. Now, just going off of a whim here, with the Page of Cups coming through, this is showing like a young child, right? So your person, they could have some baby cheeks. Maybe they have like a youthful type of physical attribute here. Maybe this is someone who always gets carded no matter how old they are. They could be like 30 or close to 40, but maybe they still get carded because they just look that young, right? But yeah, I also see them potentially having really light blonde hair, or on the other side, they could have really dark hair. So just take it as it resonates. For some of you, they could have a really light hair, or for the others of you, they could have really dark hair. Okay? Now, we have lover coming through. So I definitely feel like even though this person has trust issues, once they do feel comfortable with someone, I feel like they are the biggest lover, the biggest romantic. This is someone who will buy you nice gifts, who will try to treat you right and just make you feel good, make you feel happy. I just see them being a big old romantic. I see them having so much passion and so much devotion, and they just want to share that passion, that devotion with someone. Okay, we have change coming through. So yeah, they've recently gone through a really big change. Okay, and last but not least, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So I honestly feel like this person, they may have some insecurities here. They may have some doubts. Maybe they feel like they don't deserve love, or maybe they feel like they're never gonna find love because they're just not that attractive, or something like that. I feel like this person suffers with some type of anxiety here. They just don't see themselves in the best light. Okay, now maybe they just feel like people will only love them now for their money and they don't have anything else to offer. So that's kind of interesting to see. But yeah, let's see what wants to come through here. Physical traits for group 3. What might they look like here? Physical traits for group 3. What might their person look like? Physical traits for group 3. And then let's get some initials as well for group 3. What might their initials be for group 3? Okay, you guys. So, for physical traits, let's see what came through. We have, oh, sorry you guys. We have melanin. So they could have some darker skin. Okay. Wow, look at that. Blue eyes. So we have 2 cards coming through talking about blue eyes. Look at those synchronicities, okay? So they could definitely have some beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. Yoga look, so maybe they like to walk around and work out clothes, some yoga pants or something like that. We have colored contacts. That's interesting. So maybe they have green or brown eyes and yet they wear blue contacts. Very interesting. And then last but not least, we have shorter hair. So they could have shorter hair. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these initials. We have the initial B. We have the initial D. We've got F, R, and S. So definitely have fun with these initials. This can represent your person's first, middle, or last initials. But yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of Tarot to begin sometime. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye.